Valentine's Day hot list. And now I'm telling you, they are bringing you something completely new for your brows. Do mine look natural? If I sweat, if I swim, these bad boys are not budging for 2 days, thanks to this, which is totally new. Let me just explain to you. Take a look at Sue. Now, her brows, which have been put on by something that is not a pencil, it's not a powder, it's a gel, but it's not a setting gel, it's a sculpting, defining gel that actually is proven to last 50 hours through thick, through thin. It's the worldwide launch now. You're the first to see it before it drops at retail later. This is called a semi-permanent brow gel. Once this puppy sets, we're gonna prove to you later by washing our face, it's not budging. But first, hi, Miss Jessica Malatesta. Irvin Decay, Jessica Malatesta, licensed makeup artist, and brings us just really cool things from this Problem Solution cutting edge brand. Can you quickly tell everybody about the shades? That's a really great place to start, and then we'll explain what you guys have named Inked.
Yes.
Very clever.
So innovative. So yes, we have 4 shades. We're gonna start here with the taupe. So if you have white hair, gray hair, blonde hair, you're gonna wanna go with this one. If you have any shade of red hair, so from strawberry blonde all the way to your deepest auburn, you're gonna wanna go with the ginger snap. Then we have the brunette, so any type of brown hair, highlights, lowlights, chestnut brown, medium brown, you're gonna go here to the brunette, and then this is our dark. So for dark brown hair, black hair, or a deep skin tone.
Now, here's the deal. It's called Inked. If you could, will you please explain what it is? Because I'm already getting it. Like I'm gonna get either the taupe or the brunette Betty. I'm already getting it. What does it do?
Yeah, so this is essentially your weekend brow. So if you've ever woken up every morning and you're like, oh gosh, now I have to put the brows on yet again, it's like never ending, right? You wake up and you have to put the brows on again. If you don't have good brows naturally, they're sparse, maybe you don't have any brows at all. This is so easy.
Can I, by the way, can I borrow a brunette from someone?
I have it right here for you.
You're so good to me.
That's my color too.
Okay, so keep going while I sculpt mine, because the thing that makes this, I don't know if you can see this, so cutting edge, is the angled tip of the brush that becomes a pencil and a brow definer once it then puts the semi-permanent pigment down.
And it's a transfer resistant, smudge resistant, sweat resistant, completely waterproof, and it is a 50-hour brow. So you could literally put these on a Friday, and then, you know, they're still on Sunday.
We have 500 already ordered. Can you demonstrate?
Yes.
Because brunette is going fast. There's 4 colors. This is the worldwide launch. Not even joking. Your brows through swim or sweat or washing your face will last 2 days.
So I want you to take a look at Jan. Jan is in the taupe shade, and I did her left brow before the show. So you can see automatically giving her that brow, she looks lifted. She looks like she got a little something in the forehead. She's lifted, she's framed. Her face just looks so beautiful with this brow. And she's in the taupe. So we're gonna take it, and I'm gonna show you this little tiny brush that it comes with. It's angled. So if you use it vertically, you're gonna get those great little strokes, those little natural hairs. And if you use it horizontally, you're going to get that really nice shading. So we're gonna start here, and I'm just gonna give her some little hairs that she's missing. We're gonna give her that bottom baseline and shade. It's so easy. I mean, there's really no technique here. I'm just following her natural brow. You can see how nice that's going on. Now this is a gel, so it's gonna look wet when you first put it on. And while it looks wet, that means that you have playtime. Okay.
But once it dries,
you are on for 50 hours. Now this is extremely buildable. So as you can see, her brows don't match yet because we did 1 coat. Now I'm gonna go in a little bit heavier to match her up.
While you do that, can I tell everybody, 50-hour long wear, sculpted to look like your brow, waterproof, sweat-proof, swim-proof. Never been seen until tonight. Here we are the first to have it. And because your brows, they say, scientists have said, are the most expressive feature on your face, it's not just about framing your face, it's about giving your face the ability to look happy, look sad, look surprised, look angry, and do it in a way that looks natural, but when it gets 90 degrees and humid, When you take a dip in the pool, you don't get out looking like a totally different person. 1,500 ordered. Last Call Brunette, which is my shade. We're gonna have Jess show you the shades again. And while we do that, can I just say, hurry on that brunette, because this is all we've got for right now. I have no idea when this is coming back. It's not even at retail yet.
Yeah, it's not going to be at retail for a couple weeks too. So we're really, really excited to have it here. So we're going to start over here in the taupe. Taupe is always our most popular shade here at QVC. So if you are blonde, you have white hair, silver hair, gray hair, even light brown hair, the taupe is perfect for you. Then this is going to be our ginger snap. So any shade of red hair, you're going to see this on Kathleen and Ellen in just a minute. So strawberry blonde all the way to deepest auburn, brunette, any kind of brown hair, highlights, lowlights in between, and then dark. This is for dark brown hair, black hair, or a deep skin tone.
We're going to show you 200 left in brunette. Here's another gal that we're going to show you. Plus, we have a really cool pre-produced before and after that I want you to see, because it's like an artist created their brows. But then keep in mind, they won't budge off her face for 2 days.
And if you take a look at Kathleen on your screen right now, the before and after is astounding. The red is the most natural red you can get in the industry. That is what Urban Decay is so good at, making realistic colors. Her shape looks beautiful, and I just think that really frames her face. What a realistic red, and they're on for 50 hours.
Can we, 2,000 ordered. Guys, can we see that pre-produced one? Here, by the way, I know you're gonna wash your face, but I feel like you look gorgeous. We should put a robe on this.
Thank you.
That brow, that looks microbladed. I know that because I had my brows microbladed. This brow will not move off of her face no matter what she does for 2 days. And we want to prove it to you, because one of the biggest challenge point with brows, Jessica, is not only getting the shape right and finding the tool, a pencil or a powder that works, but you know, powders fade, I find, really easily. Pencils can be a lot better, but still, they call this a semi-permanent pigment. They've named it inked. Take a look at Jess. She's gonna wash her face. Those brows are not entirely hers. They also are not going to go anywhere as she scrubs and rubs.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use my regular cleanser that I use every single night.
Good
And I'll take
girl.
all my makeup off, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the eyes too, my mascara. So this is what you would do every single night. You're just gonna remove your makeup, and what I'm gonna do, even with my eyes, I'm just gonna avoid the directly onto the brow area. And the water alone is not gonna take that brow off.
And then keep in mind, you know, obviously what she's doing right now, the 4 shades that we have, brunette is almost gone. Because of the sculpted angled tip, when you apply it, it acts like a pencil in terms of your ability to define it, the brow itself. So you're able to create hair-like strokes. Once it dries, it doesn't budge. So while it's wet and while you can see it shiny, you have playtime. What shade are you in?
Brunette.
Okay, so we're both brunette. That's pretty impressive, girl.
Look at that. So all of, excuse me, like this is, I guess I'll be ready for bed. All of my makeup is off, but the brows are still there. And you,
I mean, I think it's really the relationship between this item and humid, hot, swim, sweat summer is even more thrilling than were we to just launch this in as the kind of introduction to winter. Desiree is wearing the darkest shade, I believe, and Jess, that shade is called
Dark Drapes.
Thank you, Dark Drapes. And she now, once those set, will have brows that make her look youthful and expressive that never fade for 2 days. We are closing in on 4,000 ordered. Brunette is now gone. I'm super excited for you guys to try that because I think it's a pretty magnificent item. We also want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day if you're watching the show tonight. Instead of going out, good for you. We just saved you money because getting a reservation is horrible. And I would contend that the food